Welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that really hits home for me because it's something I went through very recently. We're going to talk about if you don't try, you're never going to win. I'm going to make some visuals for you. I'm going to draw a little bit on my iPad here to try and clarify for you why trying is never a bad thing. And the only way you're going to fail is if you never try. So I hope this video, if you're listening, I hope it somehow kicks a little spark in you so that you have the courage to actually start what you want. We all have that one thing that, oh, it would be nice if we did it, but it's very terrifying and it's so much out of my comfort zone. So this video is for you. I hope it changes something in your brain chemistry. It did for me when I saw the visual, so stay tuned for that. But first, we're gonna talk a little about planning, because if you're a little like me, I was the type of girl who constantly just tried to plan my way out of everything. I tried to be as prepared as possible, so I never actually started anything. I was just busy planning, but never really moving in the direction. I felt productive because I was planning the steps, I was planning how to get to the destination, but nothing in my life changed because I wasn't taking action. And I realized it's very simple. It's only because I didn't want to be uncomfortable. I didn't want to actually start, because the first action, the first movement you're doing is always the hardest. You have no momentum. So it's very hard. You have no clue what you're doing. But in order to get somewhere, you have to do it. And that's the thing. Because planning makes this false illusion that you're doing something, that you're moving towards your goals. But in reality, it's a coping mechanism because you don't want to take the action. You're trying to prepare for the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen when you actually start. You don't know which problems you're going to meet, which things you need to actually take into consideration, which you didn't think was a thing. No systems, lists, planners, nothing will possibly make you aware of those things. The only way you're gonna move forward is if you actually start. For many years, I was sitting in this false illusion that I was moving towards my goal. I wasn't. I tried to plan everything. I tried, if I do this, if I just post 2 times a day, I will get this result. Maybe if I do this niche. I really sat there and I had my whole list. I had in Notion, I made like a universe for my personal brand, what I needed to do, how I needed to say things, what type of content I needed to do, but I never really made the content. So in my brain, I thought, I'm one step further now because I've everything planned out. I know what to do, but in reality, I was still at 0. I didn't move anywhere. I just planned it. I had no action. I didn't film the content. I didn't post anything. So I created a false illusion in my brain that I was moving. I was as still as if I never planned it. Planning for me felt safe. It was something I was good at. I didn't have to be uncomfortable. I didn't have to put my face out there and making it possible to be judged, making it possible for people to mock me, make fun of me if I said something, if I was cringy on a video. I was still planning in my little at home, in my little blanket, very safe, very much in my comfort zone. And I tried to protect myself from the possible judgment, the possible cringiness. But I realized if I never start, if I just keep being in that planning mode, I will never get anywhere. And that clicked in my brain when I saw this visual. And I want to draw it for you. It's very simple. It's very easy. When you see it, you're probably gonna think, is that what this video is all about? Yes, it is. Let me just take a sip of coffee. Nice. This is you. I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna write, if you don't, let's not talk about my handwriting. Thank you. I'm trying. It's hard on an iPad. So this is you. You have 2 options. You can either, if you don't try, or you can try. These are the 2 things you could do right now in this situation you are, with the goal, with the planning, with what you want to try and do. We all have this dream of, it would be nice if I got here. I would really love this to be my life. So if you try, if you don't try. Now, if you don't try, there is only one result you're gonna get, and that is 100% you're gonna fail. Or not fail, but you're gonna lose. You're not gonna achieve that goal you have. And I can say that with 100% certainty, you're not gonna get there if you don't try. Then we have up here, if you try. I'm gonna put here, we have 2 scenarios now. The first one, of course you can fail. Everyone can fail. Maybe what I'm doing right now is not getting me anywhere, but at least I learn something from it and I get some experience. So when I try something different, something else, if I try again, I'm not starting from zero. I'm starting from a standpoint of I have some knowledge of what didn't work. Now I can move further from this. But we also have another scenario. That scenario up here is you're gonna win. So if you try, you can either fail or you can win. And no matter which one you choose, in reality, you are gonna win. You might not be winning in the sense that you're thinking, but here you're learning something, and here you're actually achieving the one thing you wanted to. So I would say we have 100% guarantee win up here. You're never gonna fail unless you stop trying. If you stop trying, yes, then it's a failure. But if you keep going and you grow from it, you learn from it, you're gonna win no matter what. It's just a matter of time. And I've heard many successful people talk about this, because in reality, if you think of someone very wealthy, let's say Shelby Haas or the Homosi family or someone like that, they've all failed. The only difference is they tried again. They tried something different. They learned from their experience. So you have to do it too. No matter what you do, if you just try, you're gonna win. A couple of weeks ago, I realized this, and you can see that on my social media, because as I told you before, I just planned everything. I wanted to build a personal brand for myself, and I've tried to plan. I made my niche, what should I post, how many times, all of that, but I never actually posted. And I realized when I saw this visual a couple of weeks ago, I need to actually do something. I didn't take action, I just planned. I was stuck in that phase. So I deleted my plan and I just started acting. And now I made a system that makes sure I film my content, I edit my content, and I post twice a day right now. In the first couple of weeks, I didn't see any difference. Not many people were seeing my posts, not many people were engaging in it, but as I continued, I started to get the momentum. I started to see people started commenting. People started saving my reels. People started to actually engage in what I was doing. I'm still a no one on social media. Not many people have seen my face on there, but at least I'm starting to get a momentum. And the bigger that momentum gets, the bigger the result you're gonna get from it. So I'm just gonna keep going. I will fail. I will make reels that are not gonna be seen by anyone, but that's just a part of the journey. And you have to be willing to look cringy, to put yourself out of the comfort zone in order to actually achieve what you want. You have to start, and start small. You don't have to do everything in one day. Just make a system that with 100% guarantee that you can hold. You can do this every single day, and if you just do it for a long enough period of time, you will get somewhere and you will learn from it, and you will sharpen the sword, I would almost say, because you will be better at what you're doing. You will build the skill that makes it possible to achieve what you want. So that was actually it for this video. I hope that you now maybe have the courage to start acting, step out of the comfort zone, step out of the planning phase, and actually start to do something, because the only way you're gonna move forward and get the momentum is if you start. Figure out when and where you need to do what. Put it in your calendar. Make a little time block. Here, 1 hour today, I'm gonna look at it. I don't care what I'm gonna get done. I'm just gonna look at it for 1 hour, and then I will be 1% further in the journey. I hope it helped. If you're in the beginning of a journey, or you're wondering what you should start, or you have some big dreams, please write them in the comments. I would love to see what you're up to, what you want to achieve. Maybe we can inspire each other a little bit. And if you like the video, please give it a like, and remember to subscribe if you want more from me, if you want more of this type of video. And remember to follow me on socials. My name is Josephine Rehl. Everywhere is very easy to find. And I hope this video helped you to maybe start what you want, because if you're not starting, you're not going to get the results, you're not going to win. So please just start one little step, and I promise you, after a little time, you will have the momentum, you will build the skills slowly, and then it will start to feel so much more natural. The first step is the hardest, but you have to get through it in order to actually win.